Now in this segment of our little video presentation here, we're going to talk about removing a Westinghouse or ABB time over current relay from the switchgear. Again, we talk about the same things we talked about with the GE relay, and that is that we need to inspect the cover, inspect the glass, make sure that they're intact and environmentally sound as far as keeping things out of the relay, and then we'll show you how we're going to go ahead and remove the relay from the switchgear. So we'll approach our relay. Again, we'll look carefully at the glass. We'll look carefully at the cover and make sure that everything's as it should be. If not, we'll make a mental note that we may have to do some repair or replacement. Now notice on the Westinghouse relay there's one thumb knob located right here. We're going to go ahead and loosen that thumb knob until it's completely loose and the cover is loose. Then we pull slightly out and lift up, and the cover comes right off. And again, we have our designated place where we're going to lay this on the test table. Now, anyone who knows me and relays knows that I'm a stickler on this red handle switch here. That red handle switch is the key to making sure that we cannot inadvertently trip the circuit breaker if the contacts of the sealing unit accidentally close. So the very first thing we do is we open up that red handle switch. The moment that we do that, we clear the trip circuit and nothing can happen as far as the circuit breaker is concerned. In fact, we have a little saying. It's called the Foley principle, F-O-L-I. First out with the red handle switch, last in, F-O-L-I. Then after that, the order in which we open up the other switches here doesn't matter. So I can open up these two switches and these two switches in any order, and we will not trip the relay offline. Okay, once we've got our switches open, the next thing we have to do is pull down on the connecting latches. So pull down on this guy, pull down on this guy, and our relay is ready to be removed. Like the GE relay, we're not going to grab any component of the relay, such as the seal-in unit, or if this relay had an instantaneous unit, we don't grab a hold of that to pull the relay out. What we do is we put our finger up here and slide it right underneath the support bar on the frame and simply slide it out and set it on our test bench. Okay, now the fingers can stay open just like that. Again, I will remind you that just because we've removed the relay from the case and opened the switches does not mean that there's not hot AC and hot DC still in the can, depending on what the condition of the switchgear is. If we've opened up the circuit breaker, in the most likely scenario, the AC has been removed. But again, the DC is completely separate and independent of the AC, and unless we've somehow removed the DC by doing something with the battery voltage coming in, there could still be hot DC in that can. Be careful, don't stick a screwdriver or any metallic object in there. You could easily short out your battery bank and cause some real problems there. Okay, so there's our can. We'll talk about some of the unique aspects of the Westinghouse can, how it shorts out the current circuits through the removal of the relay and the opening of the test switches. So that's a pretty good explanation of how we remove the Westinghouse relay from the case, and we'll show you another video shortly about how we set the relay up for testing and run the field tests that will help us get our relay into proper configuration. So thanks for watching.